Introduced in Update 2.7, dynamic pricing is a powerful and easy to use tool that makes running OTC brokers more convenient than ever before. To see how OTC broker deals generally work, please watch the previously uploaded videos to understand how they differ from those using the order book. Previous to 2.7, all OTC desk deals used static pricing, meaning the buying and selling prices were set manually by the operator and remained at this price until changed. Dynamic pricing allows a more fire and forget approach. Let's set up an example deal. From the operator controls, we head into the Markets tab, OTC broker, and choose to create a deal. Choose what the primary asset for the deal will be and what it will be priced in. Here I have chosen to make an Ethereum deal with USDT. We set up the two initial parameters, the minimum and max tradable amounts. Do take into account what your source wallet is likely to be able to handle. Here is where we have the option of how this OTC deal will be priced. Looking at static pricing first, it's a simple matter. Two input boxes and choose the buy and sell price of the primary asset against the pricing asset. I could set this to have a price spread over the current value of Ethereum to US dollar. Of course, I might need to recheck this tomorrow or even in an hour, in the not impossible case that the price of Ethereum jumps rapidly and suddenly I'm selling Ethereum for way under or way over market rates. Switching over to dynamic pricing, we have a bit more setup, but once it's done, we won't need to check in on our OTC deals quite as much. Starting from the bottom, in the advanced section, we can see how the base price of the asset will be calculated. By default, the price will be looked up on Binance for the chosen market, in this case Ethereum and USDT. We aren't limited to this, however. We can see above that we can also source from other exchanges like Kraken, as well as use general formulation to get exactly the base price we want. I'm going to keep it simple and average out over Binance, Kraken and Coinbase. Hopefully this will keep me as close to the market's true value as possible. Now we have the base price, we can apply a spread to it in this input box. This simply adds a premium, meaning you can add a percentage to the selling price to your users or subtract that same percentage from the buying price. For example, putting a spread at 0.1 means that the price for both buy and sell will remain close to the market value. Clicking this button here, we can run the dynamic pricing as a test, price coming out at just over 1870 USDT. Changing my spread to 3%, we now see the amounts have changed and I will make quite a good bit of profit on both the buy and sell side. Now with the prices decided, let's look at the remaining two elements on this menu. Price quote expiry is fairly simple. We select this and after the defined time in the quick trade menu, the user will be alerted that the quote initially generated is no longer valid. We can see how this works here. The price refresh interval is how often the exchange will seek out and calculate the price. This number is fixed and varies depending on the particular plan that the exchange is using, with the differences shown in this table. Moving on to the next menu, we can look at the new hedging option. Hedging is available for both static and dynamic OTC deals and allows replenishing funds as they are traded for by users. Turning on hedging and clicking this drop down, we see we have options to hook up from a variety exchange accounts. For example, I could use my Kraken account, find my API key and secret and set it here. Now when a user buys say a full Ethereum on my OTC broker deal, my Kraken account will immediately place a market order on Kraken for Ethereum, assuming I have the funds available on this Kraken account. Note, this will not transfer to the OTC broker's source wallet for this deal. Instead, it will remain in the Kraken wallet and I can transfer it over myself to restock the source wallet when desired. Now we can see one of the advantages of placing the spread, as I have the exact same amount of Ethereum as before the user made an order, but now have an additional 50 USDT. After hedging, we are asked to define the source wallet. This is covered in the previous OTC video, but in short, where the two assets of the deal are traded to and from. This is crucial to keep well supplied with both assets to ensure that the OTC desk is actually usable for your users. This shows how hedging can be wise as it allows for maintaining levels of more volatile assets always replenish at the rough price your user bought from. After this, we can review our settings, and following this, either set it live immediately or pause and save it for later without offering it to users just yet. Following this, we need to switch our current quick trade for Ethereum and USDT to the newly made OTC broker. So head into the tab next to our current, titled Quick Trade. Find the pair we just set up, and we can see by clicking the gear icon, we can pick what available version we want to use and ensure it's using the OTC. And let's see what now faces the user. We see how the quick trade changes to be a nice, simple interface, and at the bottom, this text shows we are using an OTC deal and not the order book anymore. Dynamic pricing offers a powerful and simple way to offer deals to your users, profit from these deals made, as well as ensuring that your prices remain competitive in the market. Thanks for watching.